Maybe this will teach some people to stop texting and driving. Yeah, I'm talking to you. 10 Cloverfield Lane. First off, I want to say how cool the marketing was for this movie. In a world of 5 trailers, 20 TV spots, and a bunch of online articles explaining the whole movie, it was so nice to see a movie that no one knew was coming. They just announced like a month ago with the trailer that this movie was coming out. No one knew it was in development, no one knew it was being made, and that's really cool to see. And I'm glad it was made. This was a really solid thriller. Basically, a girl named Michelle, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead, gets in a car accident and she wakes up in a bomb shelter. And that bomb shelter belongs to Howard, played by John Goodman. And he tells her that the world is ending, it's an apocalypse out there, and she can't leave because the air is too toxic to breathe. And also joining them in the shelter is a guy named Emmett, played by John Gallagher Jr. This movie does a lot of things right. The character of Michelle, thank God, is not your typical dumb female lead in these horror thriller kind of movies. Oh my God, there's someone in the house. Where's my phone? Snapchat. Hashtag brave. Hashtag staying strong. Okay, phone. 9 1. Michelle is smart, strong, and the way she handles her situation is very believable. You could see yourself acting the way she does in her situation. But John Goodman absolutely steals the show as Howard. The whole movie, you're sitting there wondering, is this guy a crazy kidnapper? Or is there actually an apocalypse going on outside? Or could it be both? He did such a good job conveying a guy who you can tell there just is something not quite right about him. Even when he seems normal and friendly at times, you still say to yourself, no, there's something off about you. And those people are the scariest. The really crazy ones are scary, but it's the ones who are just a little bit off. You never know what they're going to do, and it's terrifying. They could snap at any moment. There was one scene in particular when the 3 of them are playing Pictionary together. This scene was brilliantly directed. It perfectly showed how Howard was a little bit off, and it told you a lot about his character through one really clever line of dialogue. I was really impressed with that scene. And that goes for the whole movie. It was really well directed. And it was the first feature film for the director, Dan Trachtenberg. So that was a great debut. He really did a good job holding your interest and attention when the movie's really just about 3 people in a bunker together. The movie never felt boring or slow, and it had a very natural progression to it. There is a moment, however, about 3/4 through the movie, where there's a reveal of sorts. And when that happened, I sort of said, I don't really know about this. I don't know if this fits with what we've seen. But then you wait and see till the end of the movie if it's going to come together, and it doesn't really. So that moment just stands out like that doesn't make sense. That doesn't really fit. But it's by no means a movie ruining moment at all. The movie was very well done. Even if you typically don't like those slow movies about just a few people in an isolated space together, I think you will like this one because it just felt different. It never felt slow or boring, and all the dialogue progressed the story forward. The ending is definitely going to divide a lot of people. I'll say I liked the end, but I didn't love it. And if you're expecting a sequel or a prequel to Cloverfield, do not expect that. This is just a really solid thriller, and if you go in expecting that, I don't think you'll be disappointed. You don't need to go rush out to theaters to see this movie, but you should definitely check it out at some point. On paper, it should just be a late night decent Netflix movie, but the performances of Weinstein and Goodman and some really good direction elevates this one to a whole nother level. 10 Cloverfield Lane receives mission accomplished. So have you guys seen 10 Cloverfield Lane? What did you think? What's your favorite claustrophobic thriller? Whatever it is, comment below and let me know. And if you like this video, click like. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you later.